Comrade PR Hari joins us now, Chairman and Managing Director of GRSE. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Let's first understand the real big picture from you for the quarter gone by. Record revenue growth, record profit. What is leading to this kind of a winning spree?
Thank you, Nikunj. It is always a pleasure interacting with you and your team to discuss the performance of my company. Yes, we have recorded yet again a strong set of numbers during the quarter ending 31st March 2025 and also for the FY25 in total. If we are comparing quarter on quarter, 118% growth in profit. That is, we have moved up from 114 crores to 244 crores. And as far as revenue is concerned, we have moved up from 1,015 crores to 1,642 crores, 62% growth. And also very happy that we have been able to break the 5,000 crore barrier. We touched 5,076 crores during FY25, the first ever 5,000 crore breach by our company and the highest, of course. And also a profit of 527 crores as against 360 crores during the last financial year. So on the whole, the financial year has been good. This has been mostly due to a very strong order book and the project maturity, where some of our key projects are at a state where we can accrue maximum revenue. Our revenue mostly comes from the P7 Alpha and the other naval projects. And with an order book of 22,680 crores, comprising of nine projects consisting of 40 platforms, we feel we are in a very strong position to continue with a strong performance in the coming times too.
Mr. Hari, hi, morning. Good to have you on the show as always. That's a hefty order book, but tell me, what's the execution timeline like?
Thank you, Ayesha. And yes, we are in a strong position now. It's a healthy order book. And I'm also delighted to inform you that while our current order book is 22,680 crores, I have been speaking about a next generation Corvette project in anticipation over the last 2 to 3 years, to be correct. And we have been declared L1 in this project for the Indian Navy through a competitive bidding process. And the order expected from this particular project is around to the tune of 25,000 crores. Coming to the question that you asked regarding the execution timelines for the current orders that we have in our hand, the P17 Alpha project, we have 3 ships, and the first ship is expected to be delivered within 2 months. That is, in July, we should be able to deliver this ship. The second and the third ships will be during the next financial year. On track. The project is very much on track. The anti-submarine shallow watercraft project, we already delivered the first ship last month. The ship is expected to be commissioned into the Navy during the next month, that is June. And the balance 7 ships are very much on track. We intend completing this project by FY27. And the other 2 projects, survey vessel large project, 2 more ships are remaining with us. We will complete it during the current financial year. And the next generation offshore patrol vessels by FY28. So the current, I'm only speaking about the defense orders as of now. In addition, we are executing more projects, an export project for a German client for commercial ships. This will give us revenue till FY29. And very interesting projects. We are also executing 2 specialized research vessels, one for the Ministry of Earth Sciences and the second for the DRDO. These projects will be executed by 2027, that is FY27.
You can give us some sense on the margin as well, because for this quarter we have seen an expansion, but where do you see the margins headed from here on, from the levels of close to 13.5%?
Yes, on the whole, even the margins have been very encouraging during the last quarter. We should be able to maintain similar margins in the coming quarters too. Basically, I'm looking at the project execution and the major projects which are giving us revenue. That is a P17 Alpha project at a stage where maximum revenue accrual is expected. So we expect similar margins to be maintained in the coming times too.
Have you got any feelers from the government as to post the geopolitical crisis, they need to now start ramping up defense production. You know, all kind of numbers are floating around. But the ground reality, how different is it? And have you got any sense, indications, or instructions that you know, the entire naval capacity now needs to be added up?
A very interesting question. Yes, considering the current geopolitical situation, Navy and the Coast Guard are focusing on faster production of ships. Clear directives for us to enhance our production capacity. As mentioned, the first of the P7 Alpha will be delivered this year. Coming to the projects on the anvil, both Navy and Coast Guard have got multiple projects which are coming up. There are 2 live RFPs, one for a Coast Guard project, 18 next generation fast patrol vessels. The RFP is already out. We'll be bidding for this project, and so is another RFP for the Indian Navy, that is for the next generation survey vessels, 5 survey vessels. These 2 are live. What we also expect in the next 1 to 2 years is a series of projects, including 2 major projects. There is a P-17 Bravo project. It's almost a 70,000 crore project for the Indian Navy, comprising of 7 ships and 12 mine countermeasure vessels. I understand the AON value is around 44,000 crores. In addition, there are multiple platforms like the next generation fast patrol vessels, the follow-on water jet FACs, and so on. So all put together, the next 1 to 2 years, I'm not talking about the next generation destroyers or the landing platform deck, which I'm parking. In excluding that, we expect RFPs to the tune of almost 1.35 lakh crores to come out in the next 1 to 2 years.
Mr. Hari, you know, like you flagged off, because just last week you did emerge as the lowest bidder for the next gen Corvettes for the Indian Navy, right? Help us understand more about this order. It's valued at 25,000 crores, but what's the execution timeline looking like, and when the, the revenue will actually reflect on your books?
Last week on 14th, we were declared L1. By going by a conservative estimate, I expect the contract to be concluded post-contract negotiations by end of this calendar year. The revenue accrual from this project will commence 2 years hence, because the first 2 years are for the pre-production activities. Since you asked about the value of the project, this is an 8-ship project. The total cost is expected to the tune of around 40,000+ crores. The L1 shipyard, that is us, our share from this pie should be plus 25,000 crores. And I expect by end of this financial year, our order book should be, right now it's 22,680, it should be 40,000+.
Okay.
And also the execution you had asked, this project is likely to stretch up to 2035. It's a very major complex project. And this gives us clear order visibility and execution visibility up to 2035.
All right, and also, Mr. Hari, Bangladesh recently cancelled an order worth 180 crores for the construction of advanced ocean-going tug. Could you help us for the reason for that, the official reason that they cited, and along with that, is there the risk lies that more such cancellations could be through? And along with that, if you can help us, that how much of such order books you drive from Bangladesh as a country?
See, Bangladesh, we had executed 2 projects successfully. One is 6 patrol vessels. This is a World Bank funded project. We have realized the revenue and the funds from this project. And also through a LOC, the line of credit, Bailey bridges, the portable steel bridges, that's one of our business verticals, both completed. 2 more orders which were existing. One is, this again is a funded project. We do not expect any issues with that. The project is going on fine. The second project, what you have just mentioned, is ocean-going tug. This is a very small, very low value order. It's 170 crores. If you're looking at the GRSE's order book, even the existing, forget about the NGCs, this is just 0.8%. And to be candid, this cancellation is the culmination of a graceful divorce. It was mutually agreed, and the terminology used is cancellation, but it's a graceful divorce. And no nil impact on the overall financials of the company.
And that, Mr. Hari, but from your order book, which is standing right now, which I believe is over 22,000 crores, what's the contribution looking like for Bangladesh? Is that significant or is that a minuscule number?
0.8%.
Okay.
Nil.
All right.
Minimal rather.
All right. Thank you so much for that understanding, Mr. Hari. But with this, we let you go on that. Thank you so much for taking the time out and speaking with us. But with this, viewers, it's now time to slip into a...
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.